The Funster!
Hi, I'm the Funster. I like to have fun. That's my roommate, Debbie. I'm gonna have some fun with her. Watch. Any minute now, Debbie's gonna see my finger and she's gonna realize that I'm just having fun with her. You just wait. Ah!
The Funster! Having fun!
I'm gonna have some more fun with my friend Debbie. Watch. Any minute now, she'll notice my hand in there and she'll comment about how fun I am. Watch her laugh.
The Funster! He likes fun more than you!
Hey, you wanna know how to have fun? This is how. Any second now, Debbie will notice me laying underneath the tire. When she sees how much fun I am, she'll...
The Funster! His first name is Fun! His last name is Stir!
We have two very special guests. Jolie, right? Is that?
Close.
You've been, yes, you've been, I've seen you around as a guest on the show. And the lovely Lauren with her tribute to Led Zeppelin, or I'm sorry, that's The Legend of Zelda.
Why are you looking at her shirt?
Flash Gordon on the shirt. Okay, I'm sorry.
Nice definition there.
Thank you.
So, and if I was looking there, I would have known that it was Zelda. Obviously, I thought literally it was Led Zeppelin. That's how much I was looking.
I have no idea because I haven't looked.
Okay, so we are again, guys, losing a little bit of viewing audience to Yumi and Korn.
But you know, when I watch the show, I can see why though.
Can we roll? Because I want the viewing audience to see what we're up against. Roll the clip, yeah.
Welcome to today's episode of You, Me, and Corn. But unfortunately, I have no corn.
We need your support. Jolie,
Yes.
I think the book that you picked out was Sweet Tooth.
I didn't
Yes?
pick it, but I
Somebody
sure
did.
loved it. It's Jeff Lemire's Sweet Tooth. It's a new series that he's doing for Vertigo. What is it? Part of DC Comics?
Yeah, part of DC
Side
Comics.
character.
It's like Jeff Lemire's other work, this is set sort of out in like farmland, rural country, except because it's published by Vertigo, instead of saying it's in Canada, they have to say that it's in Nebraska. Because Americans are not able to relate to stories not set in the United States for some reason. I
Well,
don't
if it
know
was
why.
in Canada, there'd be lots of snow. And
Yeah.
then it just
Yeah.
would
There's a
throw
little bit of
everybody
snow.
up.
Yeah.
And instead of snow, there's guns. So.
Yeah.
A hint of
So
snow.
this is about it's about a boy who lives with his father, who for some reason that we don't know has antlers growing out of his head and funny ears, and he looks sort of like
A deer.
A deer. And basically through the narration, you sort of find out that at some point there was some kind of disaster. A lot of people died, and there's only people sort of. We assume there's only some people left. Jolie, what did you think?
It's good and it's bad. I don't like his work in color, I found out. I'm not sure if I also like his writing. It's really expository. Is that even the right word? It's mostly narrative. It's not like in his thought, it's not really verbal because it is just him and his father. Jeff Lemire, though, it's funny because I thought I was getting really bored. I thought I really couldn't see myself reading beyond the first issue, but there's something about this that, like Fables, kind of hooked me, but he's just a better storyteller.
Better storyteller than who?
Oh, Bill Willingham.
The writer for Fables.
Yes, who talks too much. He talks just enough, and it hooks you. And I found myself actually waiting for the second one to come out, like anticipating. Whereas Fables, I could do without ever again. So.
Lauren, did you happen to read this comic book?
I did read this comic book. I read it, I started collecting it on my own before I knew we were going to be reading it for the Syndicate. I am very...
This is why you're on the show, of course.
I'm very fond of the fact that Jeff is a local boy. I like to, I don't know, I just like the fact that he's a local artist. And, you know, but aside from that...
Does that do it for you, though, that
no,
he's a
no,
local?
but
Because I myself am a local artist.
Culinary by the...
Oh, okay, no, I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Okay.
But the story does hook you. He leaves enough out that you want to read the next issue. He's very good at introducing more questions that you want to have answered. I'm going to have to argue against Jolie with the point about the colorist. When she was flipping through, I saw this one spot right here at this panel where they, I don't know if the camera can see that.
We can cut it. We can
where
cut
the
it
camera
and put it on
can
screen.
see it, where there's
That's okay.
there's the 3 different shots of just the eyes, and I just find that very effective. As well, the one part that I found funny was in the last few pages of issue 3, they cut to the one scene where you find another so-called mutant character in the book, and she's introduced in a very sort of odd way, I find, for a post-apocalyptic scene. It's almost
sexual,
erotic, where she's...
Can we say that word on TV on Coach's Or is that okay? Go ahead.
Where she's found on her knees on a bed. Hi, I'm Becky. On the whole, I do like the storyline. Again, I think there could be a little less profanity as well. The character Jeppers is quite profane, and I guess if you're dealing with a plague that's hit, it's kind of stressful. And you may curse.
Maybe once in a while, yeah.
Michael?
Yes? I mean, I think I don't know if I like the color. I preferred it in black and white, but I also have to say that I think Jeff Lemire's work, I liked it better in Ghost Stories. And then in The Country Nurse and in this, it's not quite as good as it was in Ghost Stories. I liked it being harsher and inkier and more abstract.
That's his thing, is that thick, inky line, and you get the loneliness in the black and white, and this is, I don't know, it's too colorful.
I wonder if we're a little bit biased towards Ghost Stories because it is local.
And it's about hockey and all that.
And it takes place in Essex County.
I'd like to kind of look into the future of this, but I kind of liked it. Quite honestly, it was, you know, dark and you don't know what's going on. I don't want to look into the future and hope that I'm right, but I'm going to look into the future here. The planet is ruled by apes.
Maybe.
Is Charlton Heston in the movie?
No.
Is he in
No,
the
actually, I can say I do recommend it. Not as good as Ghost Stories, maybe, but still a great comic. And I'm not saying this just because he's from Essex, because he is. But he is a great storyteller, and I'm gonna buy it no matter what, because it is good.
I recommend it. The title's confusing. The chocolate bars are a side note. Honestly, I don't know why you named it Sweet Tooth.
We'll find out in
for the
issue
art.
4.
The kid loves chocolate bars.
And if you really, really love this or Essex County Trilogy, go get The Nobody. It's also amazing. I recommend anything that he does.
Lauren.
I do recommend it, and I find the Sweet Tooth name the only cute and endearing thing about the book so far, and I think that's a positive note.
What about the bunny? She's cute and endearing.
Well, I don't know if endearing is the right word for her, but...
I'm going to recommend it. Good Canadian kid, local, keep your stick on the ice. I mean, okay, going to the break.